Welcome everyone. I got my J&J wedge banger handle, and I'm gonna hang this on it. Council tool, 5-pound head, 5-pound axe, splitter, or wedge banger. And obviously this one's going to be a wedge banger, right? Oh yeah. It's going to be a wicked wedge banger. Yeah. But I wanted to talk about the handle a little bit. This is like R&D, research and development for Jay and Jeff in their handle adventure. As you can see, it's tapered this way. You can see that, right? It's about 2 3/4 up here, and it's just over 2 1/2 down here. I've never hafted an axe on a handle of this design that's tapered this way. Most handles are tapered the opposite. This one is 2 1/2 up here and 2 3/4 down here. So it tapers opposite. So what I'm going to do, because the axe that I'm hafting, the head that I'm putting on here, is nowhere near 2 3/4, right? Because even if you had an axe, now there's reasons for this. Even if your handle, even if you're the head that you're hafting, if the eye is 2 3/4, it's not 2 3/4 down here. And some axes have really big eyes, especially old ones, if they've been spread out or if they've been messed with or whatever, or of different design. I don't know, I haven't ever seen one that was 2 3/4, but there's meat to be removed. I understand that purpose of it. And there's plenty of meat to remove on the sides also. It's like super thick. See if I can get these up there. So there's plenty of room, there's plenty of meat to remove on the side, on the sides as it goes down, right? But like I said, even if it was 2 3/4, it's still only 2 1/2 down here. It tapers opposite of other handles. So what I'm going to do when I decide is I'm going to make it straight before I even start shaving. And I believe I'm going to take it off of the back here. This part of the taper is going to go away. So it's going to be straight from here up. And that's because, like I said, you can see the size of the eye. That's pretty close to the size of the eye of the axe that I'm putting on there, right? So with that, this distance is short as opposed to other handles. This handle would be easier to haft than this. For me. This is all for me. This is my experience. I'm no axe master, nothing. But I want to explain this before this haft begins, and show what we had to start with, and then finished product what we're going to end up with. Also, the palm swell, there's not much palm swell. So if you like a bigger palm swell, I'm not sure what I'm not sure. Like I said, we're gonna find out when I half this. I am gonna be able to remove some material off of the handle part. It's pretty big, so I'm gonna be able to remove some. So we'll see what kind of a palm swell we end up with in the end. Okay, we're gonna get started shaving away. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Okay, we're at the 1 hour mark. Get some little firebox here. We'll let that get going. Oh, it's warmed up. It's pretty nice out. Snowing. Not raining yet, I don't think. Maybe. Might be raining. This is where we're at. That's not tapped on yet either. So we got some work to do. But this is how far I've brought it down so far. I haven't taken anything off the end. As you can see, my mark is still there. Like I said, I'm no master hafter. So, but that's coming right along for this head. It's a pretty nice axe head, really. It's going to be a dandy. With the head at that angle. Oh yeah, right? Oh yeah, it's gonna reach out and touch wedges. With it right there, it's center of the bit. Darn close to the center of the bit. Here, I'll be right back. Okay, just for comparison. It's really, it's short. Here, I guess I should say here. It's short. So I'm at the 1 hour mark now. Taking my time. And what I'm using is this spoke shave. Spoke shave that Johnny Arnett gave me. I rubber dipped the handle and this wood rasp file, whatever you want to call it. It's a rounded one. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's working good. And I'm gonna try these cards that I got. I got these cards, these shaving cards. There's 6 of them in this pack. Yeah, so I'm almost to that point, because as you can see, it's just barely hanging. I mean, we got some wood to remove and material to move, but here, can you see that? Let me see if this line right here is where I'm at. That's my hang up mark right there, and here. And if you've never used a spoke shave, or if you're hafting for the first time, spoke shave or draw knife, the grain changes from side to side. One side you could pull this way, the other side maybe not so much, and if you're not careful, it'll pull strips. That's why I have the file. So basically, I'm using the file on one side and the spoke shave on the other. Yeah, so as you can, like I said, I'm taking my time with this because there isn't a whole lot of distance here. There's not a lot of, like, compared to this. See the difference? I know you do. It's a pretty significant difference. Right? Right. In a way, there's less material to remove here. But as the size difference, see, I've been filing on that for an hour. See that? That's big. That's big, right? So more material to remove side to side, but not as much this way. Oh, that fire sounds good, doesn't it? We're getting there. We might get into the brand. Guys can see that could possibly happen. Try this. Now we got good curl. Show us where we're at. See where we are? If this eye was bigger, this front would be an issue. You run out of you run out of wood there. If you want your axe head hung properly, yeah, take your time. That's all I can say. Pretty sure that's all the farther I'm gonna go. It's tight. But the head is on there right. I don't see any gaps. Other than, you know, of course, up there. But that's all going to get filled in with wedge, right? Yeah. It's going to be a dandy. And I'm right at the 2 hour mark. 2 hour mark with our little break in there. Getting the fire going and stuff like that. Yeah. And, you know, talking about the axe and whatever. 2 hours in. Okay, this is the handle that head came off of. Off the council tool. See where the line is? Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. Turned out pretty close, didn't it? Oh yeah. Take your time. She's a curb cutter, curb cutter. Don't you mess around with me, I'm a curb cutter. It's coming along. Okay. We got the curve cut. We're ready to go. We're gonna set down just right. It's gonna be a beauty. Now I'm going to work on the handle part. And see what we can do with this palm swell. I prefer a little bit more palm swell than that. Not some great big whatever knob, but something, you know, at least some material to remove to make one, you know, maybe custom or whatever you want to do with it. But we're going to try. We're going to see. So this is what it looks like now. And I've got that other one too, so to compare it to, because they're pretty equal. So that's what we got. I'll show you what we end up with. It's a good idea to wear a respirator of some kind when you're sanding, whether you're sanding wood, no matter what you're sanding. You don't think so, even though it's wood and whatever. This sandpaper is like, it's aluminum oxide. So what does that mean? It's making dust of its own, right? Because it's coming off, it wears off. So it's breaking down also. So that some of the dust in the air is that stuff. Just a heads up, tech tip. Taz, tech tip. Oh, what a beautiful piece of wood, Jay and Jeff. It's beautiful wood. Nice wood to work with. Goodness sakes. Look at that big old long stupid beard hair. Look at that bang. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, we're trucking. What is it? We're 3 hour mark. 3 hour mark. And then I'll show you what we came up with for the palm swell. Definitely better. It might be workable. And if I need to take more, I think I could probably take some more off here. But it stops my hand right there. So, but it's a 5-pound head too. So that's something to think about also. It's a heavy head to be swinging around. All right. Let's set it. This is where it goes. Pushed on. No taps, just pushed on. Like this. Pushed on like this. Wiggle a little bit. Don't got much wiggle room. But we're going down. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's primo. Huh? Oh, yeah. It is down there.
I hope you're talking to somebody.
I'm videoing?
You're talking to yourself.
Okay, what we're doing here is we got the wedge. We're going to go red oak today. We're going to put red oak in that. Okay? Okay. I'll get it all glued up and ready to rock. Tapered wedge this way. See that? Just a little bit. Just enough for the angle of the head, the way that the head comes in. All right, here we go. Into the Doc Martin. Yep, here we go. I don't know if that was a good choice on the wedge part, but we're going for it. It's smashed. It is smashed. Look at that. Oh, but it's in there. It is in there. We'll get that cut off and cleaned up. That's a dandy. My wedge cracked out a little bit here, right at the very top, but it's tight. They're all sanded off. Oh, that turned out pretty darn good. No gaps. Oh yeah. We're gonna heat it up one more time. I know this video is longer, but cutting down a video on something that took me over 3 hours to around 30 minutes, I'm in. phone almost died. Let's give it one more quick heat up. So it'll soak up the Watco real good. This is not the setup we need, is it? I'm not sure how much of that you can see. Look at that. She's a beauty. Look at that. Oh man, what a gorgeous piece of wood. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm waiting to put Watco on there till I'll let the glue set up a little bit. But look at that. Zero gaps. You just got to take your time. That's all I can say. Like I said, I've said it twice already, at least. I'm no master hafter, and I don't claim to be. But this thing with that 5-pound head on there is unreal. I think I could probably get used to that palm swell. We're gonna find out. We will find out. We will test it out, and we will see. That head fits on there pretty good. Oh, it's a dandy. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks Jay and Jeff. Thanks Johnny Arnett. Thanks Whiskey River and Council Tool for selling that. £5. Oh, she's a dandy. Oh yeah, it goes right there. Right there. Oh man, that is a beefy head, folks. Look at that, dandy. Oh my gosh, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Oh yeah, goes right in there now that I just like that, folks. That's it. Awesome. Thanks everybody for joining me. I know, like I said, video's longer, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Little bits and pieces here and there. Awesome. Thanks everybody. Love y'all. Take care. And thanks to everybody for getting on and supporting Josh and Megan in their journey. Whether, like, you know, whether it's comments or whatever it is, and everybody that donated to the GoFundMe and everybody that sent money for shipping, we truly, truly appreciate it. It's going to keep happening. There's a few more people that are going to be sending saws. So if anybody has anything laying around, whether it be some files, some chains, two-stroke mix, things like that, you know, things along those lines, feel free to contact Patrick or I or Josh, and we'll get you hooked up with them, and let's just keep this thing going. I can't wait to see Josh in the trees. Josh and Megan, we love you. Thanks for doing what you're doing, and keep up the good fight. It's definitely worth it. Not just this stuff and whatever, but for you and for all of us. We're all pulling for you, brother and sister. We love you. Love you all. Take care and be safe. TazMan is rolling. Oh, you think that's going to thump wedges? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's going to. Lots of them.